today on DC News Now.
We're looking at stifling heat and humidity as well as the likelihood of some storms. Later this afternoon, we'll time out when some of this activity could roll through.
A 14-year-old killed in a double shooting right here at the Northeast Rec Center. How residents say the neighborhood has changed.
This weekend is tax-free in Virginia, and we're stretching your dollar with back-to-school deals you can take advantage of starting today.
Historic prisoner swap with Russia brought 3 Americans home for an emotional reunion with their families. I'll have that story coming up.
And local athletes are going for the gold in France right now. We're checking in on the 2024 Summer Games.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the News at Noon. I'm Mark Hall. It's a DMV first warn day as we head into the weekend. The heat and humidity returns today. There's also a chance of storms. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us now with the latest check on the forecast. And Damon, the weekend is here, but there are some concerns.
Yeah, it's great that we are starting to head into the weekend, but Mother Nature is trying to make it feel a little miserable out there this afternoon, folks. That heat and humidity continues to dial up, and what we have are excessive heat warnings. That's how high that heat index is going to get. Right there in the pink, those are the excessive heat warnings that stretch just east of I-95 across all of southern Maryland. This includes up into Prince George's, Anne Arundel counties, and yes, the district also under an excessive heat warning where we are expecting the heat index to reach 110 or slightly higher before the afternoon is done. Here in the orange, we have heat advisories that expand all the way back to the I-81 corridor, parts of the Shenandoah Valley. All of these alerts for the heat and humidity go until 8 p.m. this evening. And look at this. We just got into the afternoon and we already have a heat index of 102 in D.C., 108 in Frederick, 109 Lexington Park, slightly better off to the west, but nonetheless, we're feeling that stifling air as we go throughout the rest of the day today. Now, our one saving grace from the heat and humidity is the other factor we have to watch out for. Showers and storms. They've already been passing by just off to our north. A heavier downpour is just crossing the South Mountain corridor between Washington and Frederick counties. But later on this afternoon, we'll see more numerous showers and storms that, yes, could cool us off, but unfortunately, there is the threat for a few of those storms and all of this heat and humidity to turn severe. And we're looking at that activity sparking up here over the next few hours and continuing as we head toward the end of the day. The severe outlook paints the picture. We're only looking at a level 1 risk for severe storms, but like we saw on Wednesday, all it takes is one to cause problems with damaging wind gusts, frequent lightning, and torrential rain. So we'll time out exactly when these waves of storms will roll across the area and what things are looking like for your Saturday as well, coming up in your full forecast in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Developing in Frederick, Maryland, police are investigating a shooting at the Super 8 Motel on Montecito Boulevard. This has all happened around 1 this morning. Police say at least 1 police officer shot and injured a man. He was taken to a shock trauma hospital in Baltimore. Officials also say that no police officers were injured. This is an ongoing investigation. We're going to provide updates throughout the day. D.C. police searching for the suspect that shot and killed a 14-year-old in Northeast. An 18-year-old also injured in that shooting. It happened last night in Lamont Recreation Center. DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissay spoke with concerned neighbors.
Well, the Lamont Recreation Center will remain closed today after last night's shooting, and neighbors say it's unsettling that the shooting can happen with so many people around.
Nothing like this usually has ever happened before.
Around 8:30 Thursday night, D.C. police say they found 2 boys shot. A 14-year-old died at the scene, and an 18-year-old remains in critical condition.
It's heartbreaking. Somebody lost their 14-year-old son, and it's just heartbreaking.
Dr. Vanessa Perry has lived in this neighborhood for years.
You know, the rec center was a sanctuary, and you didn't expect these type of things to happen. So for something like this to happen right on the field at an early hour, and a lot of people are around, there were tons of kids here, it's just very unsettling and very unfortunate.
Some neighbors say they're hoping whomever is responsible for pulling the trigger will be held accountable.
Take a split second to make a bad decision that's going to affect the rest of your life. I hope they catch the person who did it and he pays the consequences.
Police are still searching for the suspect, so if anyone has any information, you are encouraged to contact police. Reporting in Northeast D.C., I'm Yamari Sase, D.C. News Now.
Yamari, thank you. In Virginia, Loudoun County Animal Services says it found 24 dogs and cats living in unsafe conditions at a Middleburg home operating as a pet boarding facility. Well, the organization says that it received a complaint about the home of Sam Fred Road last Thursday. Humane law enforcement officers say that inside were several dead dogs, and according to the agency, the house was named White Columns K9 Training and White Columns Australian Shepherds. Officials are looking for anyone who sold or adopted dogs from the facility or boarded animals there. Right now, LCAS says that it's holding the animals until a custody hearing that's scheduled for next Wednesday. Happening now, tax-free weekend in Virginia and West Virginia. Now, on the Virginia side, the three-day tax holiday starts today and goes until midnight on Sunday. Eligible items include clothes and shoes and school supplies and emergency preparedness items. And in West Virginia, the holiday also starts today, but it ends just before midnight on Monday. And you won't pay state sales tax on clothing and school supplies, and certain sports equipment is also included. Also this month, Maryland will be having a tax-free week, an entire tax-free week, and it starts Sunday, August 11th, and goes to Saturday the 17th. Clothing items and shoes under $100 will be tax-free, and the first $40 of backpacks are also included. No other school supplies will be tax-free. New today, 3 American families are reunited after a major prisoner swap with Russia. Now, their plane landed at Joint Base Andrews just before midnight. The deal was complex and involved many years of negotiations with several different countries. National correspondent Hannah Brand has the details.
The prisoner swap is historic, the largest since the Cold War. And just before midnight, we saw the results of the deal unfold here on American soil.
There were tears on the tarmac during the heartfelt homecoming of 3 newly freed Americans.
I feel great. It's a long time coming. Yeah. So I'm glad to be back.
President Biden and Vice President Harris celebrated the emotional reunion with the families.
This is about the essence of who we are as a country. It really is about personal relationships. It's about families.
The deal involved a total of 24 prisoners and took some serious concessions from Western countries. Russia and Belarus freed 16 people in exchange for the release of 8 Russian prisoners from the U.S. and European allies, including a Russian assassin and spies.
Alliances make a difference. We stepped up. They took a chance for us. It mattered a lot.
The deal allowed 3 Americans to come home. Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gerskovich, who was jailed in 2023, retired U.S. Marine Paul Whelan, who's been behind bars since 2018, and Russian-American journalist Alsu Kurmasheva, arrested last October.
This is an incredible day. You can see it in the families, in their eyes and in their cries.
Republicans criticized the Biden administration for the exchange, saying it encourages future kidnapping. But President Biden says it's his job to get Americans back home despite the risks.
I don't buy this idea that you're gonna let these people rot in jail because other people may be captured.
One of the critics is former President Donald Trump, who posted on his Truth Social demanding more details about the deal and raising concerns about the precedent it sets. In Washington, I'm Hannah Brand.
Our thanks to Hannah. And Democratic senators from Virginia responding to the prisoner exchange. Tim Kaine saying the swap was a long time coming.
A day like today is not only good for the families the Americans released, but it's also good for families who are hoping their family members may be released, because it shows how serious this administration is and the U.S. government generally about trying to bring Americans home.
And one of the prisoners freed, Vladimir Kara-Murza, has local ties with a home in Northern Virginia, and he was a pallbearer at Senator John McCain's funeral alongside President Biden. And Mark Warner, Senator Mark Warner, Virginia's other Democratic senator, releasing a statement on the exchange. He says that I'm grateful to President Biden and our allies abroad for their efforts to rectify a gross injustice and to put an end to the nightmare for these brave individuals and their respective loved ones. A study from WallerHub showing some of the best early education systems are in the DMV. The study compared 50 states and the district based on access, quality, and along with resources and economic support. In the study, DC got one of the highest overall rankings in early education. They're actually ranked number 2. Maryland ranked number 4, and sitting at number 6, West Virginia. The Commonwealth did not make the top 10 in the best early education, and the study ranked Virginia at 28th. Well, in Maryland, Montgomery County students gaining real-world experience this summer helping medical staff at the Holy Cross Health. Around 90 students assisting staff in patient care and also learning the ins and outs of a hospital environment.
The feeling of how it is to be in a hospital.
All of that has helped me and will allow me to participate in more and learn more.
The RISE program runs for 5 weeks every summer, giving students around 50 hours of career-based educational experiences. It's available for rising juniors and seniors.